Here we are, back together again. It's time to talk about the issues at hand. You say what you say, just say what you feel. It's a door.
And regular conversations with regular people. There's no experts here. So everybody's opinion is validated. Okay?
It's an open conversation.
Open Conversation, a regular talk show for regular people, where we simply try to educate, entertain, and enlighten. Today, we want to talk about men and relationships. She can't
wait.
I'm kind of excited too. I just want to know.
Damn. Yeah.
Inquiring minds want to know. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm sure there's a lot you want to know.
Mm-hmm.
But before we jump into that, we want to introduce everyone that is here with us today. So we're going to go around the room and introduce our guests to you and let them tell you about themselves, starting on my right.
Calvin, the Executive Cannon, CEO, President of the Executive Management Group. Our company pretty much is a management investment company. We invest from property to individual artists to events, social affairs, and we also do donations to the less fortunate. You can find us at Instagram and on Twitter at Executives MGMT and Executives Life.
Comedian Malcolm Hill. I own 12 buildings. I own a lot of cars. No, I don't have.
Don't forget your 10 kids.
No, comedian Malcolm Hill. You can find me on Instagram at Malcolm Hill 215. If you want to book me, call my management team. This is my manager right here, actually. Call my management team and he'll get us a good price, I guess.
Nafisa Daniels, also known as West Philly. I am an employee for a lovely nonprofit organization called Resources for Human Development. We are the largest nonprofit organization in the state of Pennsylvania. We are currently operating in 14 different states. We take care of mentally challenged men, women, and children, and we also support drug and alcohol programs as well. My role, particularly in the company, is to make sure that the men and women, or line staff, as we so lovingly call them, are being treated with the dignity and respect that they deserve, to make sure that they're not being mistreated, underpaid, or being discriminated against because of race, sex, color, creed, and all those old fancy things. You can't find me on Instagram under those things. I don't want you to look for me. However, if you're looking for a job, go to rhd.org and you can fill out an application, and we would love to have you on our team.
Follow that.
Right. I'll make mine brief. Dominique Divine, singer. You can find me on Instagram, D_Tatted, Facebook, Dom Divine.
You said tatted up.
Tatted.
Oh,
Do you see?
wow.
We'll put that on our website.
Well, I'm Kev Johnson, and I'm a real estate developer. I'm very deep into developing senior homes. So, if you're interested, you can't find me on Facebook or none of those places. But
I'm friends with every last person, well, except for him, on Facebook or whatever.
you can find me, but none of my information's out there. So, talk to me through open conversation.
And I'm your host, the man Simply D, with my two other co-hosts.
It's your girl Liz.
Damn. I'm Marvin, the fast lane, the home ownership. They just made me sound boring as hell.
Tell what you see Marvin, right?
Yeah. Not to them.
He developing stuff. He running executive companies. He's trotting around the globe telling jokes.
He on
He's
Philadelphia.
singing.
He's
He's developing Philly. He own it.
And he's singing for the old folks. Look at that.
He's singing for him. He telling jokes for him. But don't need me.
We got an open conversation. That's what we got. So today we want to talk about men and relationships, and I'm sure Liz and This one over here, Nafisa has some questions for us. So, ladies, let's have it. Let's go.
Oh, wait a minute. No. They don't start this thing, man. This is the men's hour, y'all. Listen, they fall back, and after you tell your 20 wives, then they get to ask about the last 7.
No, you start. All right, I'm leaving my wife out of this today.
All of them?
All of them. Hopefully.
Damn, well, I'm going to give it to the expert.
Who?
Kev Johnson. Kev, listen.
Kev just told me, no. Kev just told me we were coming to the set. Now, I'm looking at you people. I can't do the relationship thing. I just can't. I was like, why? I just, and then he didn't have a real reason.
That's
why can't you do the relationship thing?
Now is not the most opportune for me to be doing an exclusive one-on-one, mano-a-mano relationship with one party. Not that I even want to entertain more than one because it's too much of a headache. But
so women are headache.
Yes.
Or relationships are headache.
Yes.
Relationships.
You Bobby.
Kevin's a smart man. You see how he changed his word?
Relationships are headaches, right? But those who are included in relationships are man and woman. So I'm not sugarcoating it no way whatsoever.
As y'all can see, it's gonna be on and popping.
Yes, it is. It's about to get good up in here.
Y'all know how your girl get down.
Let's get down.
And if you read my post on OC online, you know how your boy get down.
This is true. So you're in for a ride. So let's get back to this headache thing. Why is it that men, because I hear this a lot, seriously, why is it that men feel like relationships are so much work or
because women are dramatic.
Thank you.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Lord.
Women are dramatic.
Wait.
Sometimes stuff is just be over the top when it's unnecessary.
I'm not dramatic. So say some. Let's.
I didn't say all.
Like
I said women are
allegedly and things like that. Some women are, and I totally agree. I totally agree. They make it bad
for the rest of
for some of us.
What do men like? Men like kisses, right? So you know what that means.
Men like kisses?
Kisses.
Nah,
Men like to kiss a woman, right? So you know, so the definition of that is keep it simple, stupid. So, and not saying that a woman is stupid. Please don't misunderstand. What I'm saying is that men are basic. We don't need the whole long explanation of different things when it comes to a relationship. For a prime example, if a man says, honey, is it raining outside? Yes, there it is. You need your umbrella. We don't need to know what the forecast is from Sunday through Saturday.
Exactly.
You know, the mailman said this, and you know, your umbrella's here. All we need is a simple answer to a question.
If the mailman telling her,
I didn't want to answer that. I did not want to answer that, but it is.
When did you talk to the mailman?
Exactly.
Well, you know, sometimes if you home and the mailman come by and say, you know, it's supposed to rain.
have slight little chit chat.
That's all I'm saying. But the bottom line is that when a man asks a question or we're in a conversation, we don't need the whole month worth of information just to get to the answer that we're looking for. It's either yes, no, with a small definition.
You married, Cal?
Yes, I am.
But
your wife like the mailman?
Well, we don't even have a mailman. I deliver the mail.
So, okay. But you picked that woman.
Absolutely.
So then why complain about, you knew she was that type of person
it's not really
when you picked her.
It's not a complaint. What it is, sometimes when you first meet somebody, you meet their representative.
Yeah. Oh, that 98%.
Yeah.
You don't meet the person whom you
Yes.
walk down the aisle with or courting for time and time. You meet that representative, and we all do it. Male and female do it.
Oh, I was going to say,
male and female do it. The problem is now is that when we meet somebody, I always tell them, listen, leave your representative home.
Yeah.
Because I'm past that stage in my life.
Right.
You know, I don't need you to tell me what you used to do, what you're going to do, or what Susie did. Tell me who you are. I want to know who you are.
Right.
And a lot of times we're misled from that representative, and then we think that we're getting into one thing, and then 9 months later, we really got into something else.
So what I've learned is when you meet somebody, they give you 60% phony The 40% is what you want to concentrate on.
That's
And
the
that
front
6%, like he said, is a representative who is phony.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for example, through the course of someone's life, a female or even male would have had at least 5 boyfriends through their lifetime. And there's
Nice.
a reason why.
You better double that
There's a
number.
reason why they're
Times
not
it
with that
times
person.
10.
Well, I'll just say 5. He's not saying sex partners. I'm not saying sex partners. I'm saying
We're gonna keep
I'm
it
saying
real.
commitment. Now, sex partners.
It's different. I mean,
I'm booked in. Listen. What I'm saying is, I'm booked. My little tingle. Listen, and there's a reason why they've been through 5, 6, 7, 8 different relationships. But when you first meet them, you thinking, man, I can be with her for the rest of my life. But now, why are you not with the guy that you was telling me about? And the guy, before that, and before that, before that. Like, no one is with the person that they was with in high school. The person that you was so madly in love with. Everybody had.
I'm out.
Very few people. Very few people.
Yeah,
Go to
very
work.
few.
Go to
Marvin,
You went to person in high school?
He's married
Yes.
to the
Wow.
woman he was with.
But
I'm in the
that's,
years, Marvin.
23.
wow, that's a rare thing for somebody to be
Yeah.
with that
You're a
same
rare
person.
commodity, Marvin.
And no matter
That's
how
all
much
too.
you
But
love.
that's not to say they didn't go through,
Oh, yeah.
whatever breakups or,
Absolutely.
adventure, because I'm a firm believer in male or female. I don't want a man who jumps from relationship to relationship. I know guys that cannot be by themselves. They gotta be with, they break up with Nafisa, they trying to holler, let's boo me up. I don't want that. You need to
You
figure
want a guy
out
that's by himself, that's been by himself.
Yes.
that has experienced some things, they know why that relationship went wrong. That's for anybody, male or female.
Right.
Well,
Like,
let's
I'm
not
definitely
keep it
not a
real.
rebound chick type.
It's-
That's just not how
I don't think that is a large amount of men who actually are by themselves. I mean, we all go into this new Hollywood term of friends. Oh, I'm not in a relationship. I have a friend. And that
That ain't
friend
new.
provides these different
That
things
ain't
for me.
Benefits.
But it's still a relationship. It's a friendship. You follow me? So I mean, to say that you want somebody by themselves and it's exclusively just them, you're probably not
Well,
gonna find it.
Well, and you asked the question, why can't I do the relationship thing? Well, the relationship in itself entails everything. And you can't get that from somebody just meeting them. It takes a while. And that while manifests itself into dates, and because I'm a firm believer in courting. I like that. That's
Old
me. That's right. That's something that I like. But
These young
you
folks
meet
don't know nothing about court.
women today, even at our age.
Mhm.
It's all about
grown
instant
men that don't know
gratification.
about courting.
It's about instant gratification. What you got now? What you got for me? At the end of the week. Well, wait a minute.
All right, let's dial it back. But you said you can't do the relationship thing now.
Because
Meaning-
I'm not
I
mentally
didn't
available.
I didn't finish.
Okay.
That's my question. So why? Because you're not mentally available. Like you're not in that mindset.
No, I'm not. I'm not in that mindset. I've been married twice to two women, 30 years. I've done just about what you've done. Yeah, I was married at 20.
He was married twice to 2 women for 30
No.
years.
One
each.
at a time, Marvin. I ain't that good. I'm not that good. Trust me. I'm not that good.
Oh, he said 30. He thought one of them was 30.
No, I'm not that good. If I was, I got a book to sell, y'all. Trust me. No.
I'm buying.
No, but it lends itself to say that I'm one that I need to go the distance with somebody. And I'm not in that mindset now after 2 marriages and 30 years of my entire adult life and all. I just can't commit that to another person right now.
And I respect
I'm not
that.
scared, but I'm cautiously optimistic.
I got you.
But do you have female friends, like friendships?
As far as on a business,
Do you
I'm
have
not
jump
even
off?
so. I'm not. Excuse
He
me.
ain't gonna say that.
No, no.
Hey, you can ask that on the commercial break.
No, we ain't gotta take commercial break. No, I do not have jump offs. No, I
No
don't
one at
do
this
them.
panel has
Okay. No, I'm not.
I had your balls.
Do we have to tell the truth with this panel?
No.
Yes,
Do-
yes.
Do I like to socialize with women? Yes, I do. Do I have a physical relationship with anybody at this particular point in my life? No, I do not. And I'm perfectly fine with that.
And I can respect that. So that leads me to ask this question.
Hi, I'm Marvin Lane with Remax Affiliates Northeast Philly. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, I would love to be the man to represent you. We have programs that are suited for each and every one of your needs. If you're a previous homeowner or a first-time home buyer. So remember, one call does it all. You can reach me at 267-546-8888 or look me up on the web at www.marvinlane.com, where you can search for a home, find out how much the house will cost you, and a few other things. You can take advantage of our mortgage calculator, which will help and assist you at figuring out your mortgage payment as well. Just remember, one call does it all. That's Marvin, the fast lane to home ownership. 267-546-8888. I look forward to hearing from you soon.
Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Kenny Nelson, aka Kenny Spoon. Yeah, I'm still doing that music thing. But when I'm not doing music, I tune into Sadior's Open Conversation. That's right, www.sadior.com. www.sadior.com. Yeah, there's something there for everybody, and everybody can participate. It's worldwide, inquisitive, funny, and full of love for everyone. So check it out. www.sadior.com. All right. Peace.
Baby, you are the one, my only angel. When I'm alone, your name just rings a bell. You made me wanna leave it, seeking wherever you are, yeah. 'Cause I'm in love with you, girl. You the key to my heart. Girl, you are the one I've been looking for.
Why is it that men, I appreciate honesty as a woman. Everybody here that knows me, pretty much knows me well.
You're lying.
You was about to speak. Your mama, shut up. No, they knows the type of person I am,
Correct.
my character. I'm very upfront. I'm not a BSer. It is what it is when it comes to me. But so many men don't come to me like that. They come to me. If I meet Calvin, and when I met Calvin, Calvin wasn't married. He's married now, which I know about. But he obviously had been with this woman that he's married, engaged, whatever. But if he's coming to me trying to holler at me on the roundabout from the park and over the hill way, and never say to me, well, look, I'm involved, blah, 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 but I'm fit. Like, so many men come, y'all understand where I'm trying to go?
Well,
like,
a lot of men do that.
What's up with that?
Well, a lot of men do it because of the fact that when you meet somebody and you're not married, everybody's on the same playing field, in my eyes.
Right.
If I'm not in a committed relationship with you, and if it's just a friendship with you, well, I can have this friend, that friend, that friend, that friend, as long as I'm honest.
Yes.
Right? Honesty is
See, that's
the part of
honesty.
honesty. Most men,
Well, that's the
are
difference.
not
Well,
men. I appreciate honesty as a woman. Everybody here.
hold on.
It was nothing. This is like a BFF. No, nothing like that.
Listen, hold on. Let's back up a little bit.
I mean, it was passed with somebody else.
Listen, let's back up a little bit. First and foremost, we say men. If if you're not being honest, then that's a boy. There's a difference between a boy and a man. And yes, at some point in my life, I was that boy.
Yes.
So being in a relationship at a younger age, I may not have been honest because I didn't know the value of telling the truth to a woman. I didn't know that if I just be honest and be myself and leave my representative home as a boy and come to the table as a man, I'm going to play those games.
Yeah.
But as I matured and learned the relationship, learned
when I
the
was
respect
a child, I
women
spake
more,
as a child.
then I came
But
to the
when
table
I
as
became
a man.
I put away
And at
childish
that point,
things.
I moved forward as a man. So when we talk about relationships with men, there's a difference between a boy and a man when it comes to relationships. And some boys are still stuck on the game plan.
Right.
So are some men.
High five, Bill. Yes, killing it over there.
I think that's boys though.
But no, you're true. I agree.
A man, it doesn't make you a man by your age.
No,
it doesn't
it
make you a
doesn't.
man by your gender. A man is maturity,
Not how many
which you
babies you
put
And
to
your
the table
character.
honesty of your
Right.
character. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's like to add to what you're saying also, a lot of women can't handle the truth. They'll give it to you.
That's
There you
true.
go.
You right.
There you
That's
go.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. That is
Ladies,
true.
There you go.
boom.
And
That
the
is very
piggyback
true.
on that, that's
Yes.
the difference between a girl and a
And
woman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because a real woman is going to take the truth and make her decision.
Right.
A girl is going to play around.
Exactly.
I read the guy come to me and say exactly what you said, and let me make, like Calvin said, that decision. Like, okay, because I might be in that same mindset. For real, my mentality is more like a male mentality because
Yes.
than a woman's. Like, I have no problems with. Did you say you?
She done read the
She ain't got the man rules. So worry about that.
She-
Like she ain't in Harvard. She ain't got the man rules.
Steve Harvey put. Let me tell
That might be
you.
Steve Harvey, but man rules.
Let me
Because
tell
a
you
woman
something.
already knew that stuff.
Got
I
that
don't need no
Got that
book
right.
He's
to
a
tell me
charlatan.
none of that. Yeah, pretty much. But this is just how I am. I have no problems sleeping with you, and okay, you know.
Please. Don't get her up on Facebook because that is
No, let me finish my statement.
She's involved.
Listen, I have no problem having relations with someone and keeping it in that. That's where it is.
Right.
I'm not trying to make you my man just because. No, seriously, so many women think what's down there is all of them. I done gave you all of me, and now you do. Please, there's so much more to Liz than that.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? So I get what y'all are saying. It's like men and women play those games, but we talking about y'all right now.
Okay, so
I
want to go to commercial break.
Go ahead, Ken.
given what was just said, ooh, Lord, chills. I was told at a young age and didn't understand until I got older. Tell the truth. You'd be surprised what we go
I
along
need you to
with.
say that in that camera.
My mom told me at a
Told
young
me.
age to tell the truth to a woman. You'd be surprised what we'll go along with.
Yes.
Now, I did not understand that, and I still
Most
tried
of us
running game
are
until
just
I
as
was like in my
frisky as you are.
mid-30s or whatever. But the fact of the matter is, she was right. It took me until I got into my 30s to figure out that actually telling the truth is a whole lot.
I understand what you're saying. You finished?
Yeah.
All right, because you're the youngest one out of us, right? How many women have you approached with let's say the truth? You know what I'm saying? And they still try to run game.
Mostly all.
I want to rephrase that question.
Absolutely.
So how many
can believe
women
that.
have you approached with the truth and you still got some? Because let's keep it real. Because that's what you trying to get in the beginning.
Mostly all.
I left it
But here's the reason why. Women nowadays take the same mentality as a man. It is not all about the man being the man whore, because women are coming to the table as female whores. So if a female is coming to the table loose and has the ability of giving up sexual favors without no courting, without no communication, without no dating, without anything, why wouldn't a man take advantage of that?
Yep.
Because a woman A man is only going to do
What
what
a
the
woman
woman
allows.
allows him to do.
High five, boo.
Period.
Let's get
Well,
it.
let me just say this, because I don't want the people out there in TV land to get it misconstrued. If you are in a relationship and you want to tell the truth to your woman that you just had sex with her best friend,
Don't do it.
don't do that. Don't do that. It's over. Done.
Lord, forgive me. And then blame
You're in divorce court, trust me.
Yeah.
He knows.
Don't blame us.
20 wives later, he knows.
I mean, but you know what? We have to keep in mind too that when you're in a committed relationship, that you wouldn't be doing things like that. But when you're dating, see, a lot of people get misconstrued with dating and a relationship. Dating is exactly what it is.
It's dating.
You do whatever you want to do. Whether you want to lie, lie.
Right.
Because you're just dating. You're not taking it serious. But you have to be honest to your partner that this is not serious for you. Once you commit yourself, then you open up that book and say, hey, I'm going to be open and honest with you.
But see, but like Liz said, not to cut you off, at one of our outings, we had a female who posed a question to us. I'm involved with this guy, and I sent the package to his apartment, and it came back. Okay? So when I tried to explain to her that, one, maybe you would just jump off with this guy, that it wasn't as serious as he thought it was, like you thought it was. And that was not his apartment, which is why your package came back. And she was like, no, hell no. He took me there several times. Okay, boo, did you see any letters with his name on it? Any mail? Did you see any pictures of him on the wall? Okay? It wasn't his apartment or his house.
Or it could have been, maybe she had the wrong name.
That too. That too. It's the game.
Roger was Reggie.
But there are people who are in committed relationships who have stepped outside of their relationship. They were doing more than just dating. They just got a little.
Agreed.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I can't help but shake my head. I like this guy. I know he's not in open conversation, so I can talk now. I won't say his name. And he was married, whatever. He cheated on his wife. I'm talking had whole week-long cruise vacations with Sadior now. The wife ended up starting an affair, whatever. 2 years. He finds out. He is so bitter towards women. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude, karma. Like, what? How are you mad and feel like all women are bees and we this and we that? You get what you get.
Yep.
But how you, whole vacations and buying this chick cars and like.
Yeah, well,
And you
well,
mad?
you know what? Listen, as piggyback off Calvin.
Why all of this?
There's a total difference between an adult male and a man. Just because you got hair and all the private parts and all the rest of that, and you got a place and you got some mail coming to your house and it's got you paying the bill, you're still not a man. Right? Marvin said it earlier that when you get older, responsibility comes. The higher your acceptance level of what you put out, the more your responsibility level is. Okay? So all these guys running around here and they got women and the gentleman you just spoke of saying that he's bitter towards us. I don't even want to talk about it. Real brothers, we don't even go through that. That's ridiculous. It's not, see, when you entertain all of that, when people start entertaining these fallacies of why this guy is like he is, that's all he feeds off of. Oh, every woman's a bee. Every woman's this,
One
that.
thing she was saying is karma. Karma is real.
Yeah, he
I know
got
a guy,
what he
karma is
deserved.
real. I know a guy is a young guy, and he was going to get married, but he messes with all these girls. I mean, this guy, all women is on. He messes with them. He films them, shows everybody.
Is this your life?
Just shut up.
I see you tearing up. Wait, you tearing up, wait.
No, he would show people, different things with different women because him and his fiance, they went away on a trip. He paid for it. He bought a ring. They had a wedding date. They had, given out the invitation. He still messed with all these women, showing films of these women. Hold on a second. And right when they was about to get married, his wife went and married an older guy. So karma is real. She broke up with him,
She probably
they
knew.
had
Whether
to
she
date
knew
and
or
everything.
not, whether she knew or not,
She wasn't that. She did not want to be with this
what
guy.
you put out there,
And she
you
let
get
him go
back.
ahead, took her away
Right.
to Jamaica.
Right.
They bought a ring, everything. He was like, I don't really care about these women. I'm getting married anyway. But karma, like you was just saying, is real.
Because abuse manifests itself in a lot of different fashions. And the abuse that he was putting on her with all this emotional stuff and all and just flaunting and just dragging her character and integrity all through the mud and slandering everything about her. Right?
Everyone
With
knew
the
what he was
abuse.
doing. Like every girl says, "Oh, I know him. He be showing pictures of different people."
She probably
So apparently it probably hit her.
They lay there
It probably hit her like, "Wow, I heard about you." And she never said nothing. He didn't have the
That's a
slightest
smart
idea
woman.
that
You gonna
she
get
was
what
going
you
to be
can
with
get and
somebody
roll out.
Yep, and that's what she did. Waited
So
right till the time.
let me ask you a question. So do you guys find, gentlemen, think it's possible to be monogamous in a relationship?
Yes.
Yes,
most definitely.
Can I finish the words
No.
coming out of my mouth?
Because we know where you're going with this. Like, why do men cheat?
So of course y'all want to say, I didn't say why do men cheat.
No,
That's
I
my
want
next
to.
question.
Let me answer.
So y'all all answered, but is it for a long period of time? Like you can be with
absolutely.
So y'all, okay.
And one of the reasons why is because as a man, when you find let me back up. Are you talking about just sexual or mental? Because cheating is not just physical.
I know that.
You follow me?
Any of it.
So when a man finds his quote unquote soulmate or significant other, if she fits the realm and they're equally yoked, yes,
That's the
you
Bible.
can be
That's the
faithful,
word right there.
you'll be honest, and you'll be pure because that's what you need. Now, if he's dating someone and they're not equally yoked, then he's going stray.
Well, let me ask you this: why do women?
It's about men, book.
Yes. Why do women?
For a man to cheat, now to take cheating with a woman.
Why do women? Yeah, he better be. Why do women have an excuse on why they cheat? For example, like suppose your man cheat on you. Hold on. Suppose your man cheat on you, and you forgive him. Y'all stay together, and then you go have sex with someone else, and you say, "Well, the reason why I did it is because of what you had did."
That's not a reason. That's
It's an excuse. That's what you wanted to do.
I
You wanted to have sex with this guy.
Yep, exactly.
I didn't force you.
Because
to
two
have sex
wrongs
with this
don't
guy.
make a right.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
They say men cheat because they're. I've heard many reasons. Men cheat because they're just bred that way. It's in their nature. It's in their DNA.
I've answered this many times.
I'm just saying
before.
No,
what
she
I
just
heard,
said
I'm
what she
not
heard.
saying that it is.
See, listen.
People make a choice.
Let me
to
just
do
say
anything.
this, because this is where it always gets screwed. Where it's what you heard. It's what you heard. It's what you heard, but where did you hear it
Did
from?
you not hear?
Where
Okay,
did
so
you hear
none
it
of
from?
y'all heard that before.
Where did you hear it from? Did it come from a reliable source?
places.
Many places. Who's the
I've heard it on the news. I've seen it on talk shows.
That
I've heard
doesn't
it
make
from-
it the truth.
I didn't say
I can
it
give
did.
you-
Did
I
I
can
say
give
it was
you-
the truth?
I will give you one of my.
We're going to come back to this. Hold them thoughts. Get the phone ready. Dial in. Think about it. Look us up. Come right back. Open conversation.
Of communication, I think of an individual that I could say to him that some guy came up to me and approached me, that we could be out in the street and some guy come up to me and approach me, but he is so secure because I'm so honest with him. That when he called me, I'm always answering the phone or
Here we are, back together again. It's time to talk about the issues at hand. You say what you say, just say what you feel. It's a door, and we're gonna keep it real. It's an open